Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of Ark Ragnarok Primal Fear. These are all the mods I'm using to help with the Primal Fear. If you want to play on the same type of mod pack that I am, I'll put all the mods down in my bio. And we're playing on a heavily boosted world. So let's start up and let's see where we'll spawn. Alright guys, I'm just thinking of a name. I think we just gotta go for Kira. Oops. Oh, where should we spawn? Maybe Highlands Northeast or Highlands East. Or maybe even one of the Viking bays. Now let's spawn Highlands East and see how we do in this spawn.
Whoa.
I think I saw a Primal Tech right there. I think by the colorway that is a Primal Tech. Oh jeez, I better stay away. Because I'm super slow and cannot run that thing. We also got a weight nullifier by the way, so that's why these rocks and everything's barely doing any weight towards me. Since this is Primal Fear, I'm not going to upgrade too much into my health in it. I'm only going to do stamina, speed, melee the most, and obviously with crafting skill and a bit of fortitude included. But everything's so strong, there's not really that much of a point of upgrading HP unless you get lucky, so that's why I do upgrade it just a tiny bit. We finally have the wood for a pickaxe, and next we're going to make a stone hatchet. There we go. We finally got the HP to one. Probably gonna keep it for the rest of the world, but that's still unknown. Now I just gotta get flint and then make a spear and a trank spear, and then kill hopefully a dodo to make a bola and get our first fire. We have the lethals reusable here, so no matter how many times I throw it, I will always get it back again. For example. And we also can't break, which is very nice because it saves so much materials and so much time only having to make one. Sadly, there's no reusable for the trank spear, but that's still alright since there's only going to be a temporary form of knocking stuff out. And we'll go around try find an ovis or a dodo to kill and then harvest for hide. I heard a big footstep, so I'm just gonna hope that was a Brachus or a Brontosaur. It was not, so this is where I run. We chill. It's actually not that hard to tame that. What you gotta do, well, it's a bit hard, but it's not a knockout tame. It's a passive tame. You've gotta kill something and drag the body. He'll sniff it and then potentially eat it or eat you. You should probably increase what you're giving him over time, so it's better and he doesn't lose his appetite that way. And also, you don't want to get too close. You want to run for your life straight away as soon as you start seeing the sniffing animation, or else he might eat you with the food. A very good food source in this mod is the healing stew, as it completely fills up your food. For example, if I make 10 of them, and they only take berries to make, which is very nice. It heals me up a bit and then completely fills up my food source, which is very nice. Sadly, we have still found no ovises and dodos, but that's not much to surprise for the dodos since they don't spawn around this area. And I forgot the name of that, But that has probably also killed all of the dojos around. Or overseas even. So in Primal Fear, there are multiple ranks, and such as Toxic, Primal, Alpha, Celestial. Primals aren't tameable because they're way too strong. However, nearly every other rank is, and they even add dinosaurs. Obviously, they still have brontosaurs, but they replaced it for the actual real version of what it would be back in prehistoric times, the Brachiosaurus, which I like. And they also add the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World, which is very cool. So to tame like a Toxic, you have to make kibble from the Primal Smithy, which obviously takes metal, but also takes crystal, so it's not easy to make straight away. But then, to get an Alpha kibble, which is the next tier, you need to get a Toxic egg, which you can get from a female laying down naturally. A female Toxic laying down naturally over time. And that's the same for almost every other tier. I think that's a Primal Allosaurus. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't be going there. Either way, as I was saying, for the Toxic kibble, you don't need any type of eggs since you just start off, unless you need some normal type of eggs that aren't the like modded versions like Toxic and stuff. I can't really remember, so my bad for now. Oh shit. Well, I'm going to be going back up to my body, considering the fact that I had rocket roots, save roots, which is very useful to get Toxic kibble, so I'm still going to go back for my loot, even though I may not. Please don't be Fjordtox. Okay, that's just Pelagornis, but I see Fjordtox behind me, so I should probably start heading in my body straight away. Because they're highly aggressive and annoying. They aren't that strong, but compared to my HP with no armor, they are quite strong. And they're also an area unit that is quite fast, so it's difficult to hit them. I saw something glowing, so that could be something dangerous. Or it could just be something with a pack boost. No, what is that? It's probably gonna kill me. This is why we need an awesome spyglass. The awesome spyglass is a mod that we'll be putting down in the bio if you want to use it. It's very useful because you can see the torpidity, the HP, the stats it has on everything, and also what the dino is in this level. It's one of the best dark mods to use in my personal opinion because it's super helpful and very easy to make. You know, I gotta try to find a way to get down there without dying. Please don't die. Tank this somehow. Okay. So, you know, this is a Malin PT. Yeah, a Malin PT. The fastest PT there is, if I am correct. Thankfully, they're passive, obviously, since they are PTs. Every single PT, no matter what rank it is a passive dino. I'm pretty sure even alphas aren't even like neutral. They won't attack you even if you hit them. Go fill up my food and heal up a tiny bit before going up, just so I don't like start raising my torpidity and taking damage. There's a purple drop, but I'm not high enough of a level to claim it yet. Another feature of the awesome spyglass, if I were to aim right at it and look at it, I'd be able to see the contents of what's inside that purple drop. I think I should start going back downhill to set up a temporary base site, or maybe even permanent, depending on how well it is. But I probably will be moving maybe to a different biome, I'm not sure. Those look like raptors over there, so we're going to sway down through the right to not get brutally killed straight after getting our loot back. That's a Diplodocus. Okay, there are Allosaurus. That's an Alpha Allosaurus. You can tell by the colorway, obviously, and obviously the size, because some are just naturally red. But you can tell it's either an apex with surprisingly no black for some reason, or alpha. Well, we can guarantee it's not a normal one because it's bigger than the others. But yes, there are able to get normal red dinos due to the Dino Colorizer mod. I'm pretty sure. But I'm not sure about if that is what it does. Okay, that is an alpha dodo. And we're just gonna kill it for the apex, for the alpha hide. He won't drop normal hide, sadly, but the alpha hide will be useful when I try to make armor and also kibble. They also drop alpha blood. Hopefully he's not that high of a level so I can still easily kill him. Yeah, obviously he's not that strong considering you can already see a whole bunch of blood wounds all over him. As you see, he didn't drop normal hide or blood. It was alpha blood and alpha hide. Matter of fact, normal dinos don't even drop alpha blood, so my bad. Right, now we can get the actual hide we need for a lot of stuff due to that normal dodo. Okay, I'm gonna walk around to see if I'm safe from this because that's a primal attack. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run, motherfucker, run! That's like very strong. Okay, these are alpha styrosauruses. Very cool. That's a toxic dodo. Very cool. Not very cool, I mean chased. Okay, he got distracted. Wow, that was a lot of damage. I don't know why I done that. I'm going to eat some healing suit to regain HP and my food. Right, I'm going to go back here and kill this toxic dodo. It's a toxic zombie one. But he will still be dropping toxic stuff. Just not toxic eggs, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not 100% that because I've never had him. Still can't tame him. Plus it's a male, so it wouldn't be dropping any eggs. He dropped some loot, potent narcotics, and potent trank arrow, which is very good because those are quite strong for early game. Then later on we will obviously be getting way better darts, arrows, and just bullets in general. But that will be a while from now. I think this would be quite a good camp spot. Just a 4x4 thatch. A 4x4 thatch was all I need. I don't need walls or anything. What the frick? What? But no. Doesn't even matter. Either way, I'm gonna build a forge and then collect some metal. What do I need for a forge? Wood. Is there anything for wood nearby? Nope, I have to travel across to here. Which isn't too that far away, thankfully. Hopefully there isn't any dangerous dinos around this area that will jump out of nowhere. Gonna put all that into weight because of how boosted this is. Even with the weight nullifier, weight can easily still gang up on you. Now I can craft my forge, and I've turned the forge speed up because I'm not waiting all day just for a singular piece of metal. And plus, smell is like very important within everything in this game, so I can't be bothered waiting all that time. And it will take forever for the stuff to actually be something good. The metal. Okay, I'm gonna put half of my wood in there so it can start to flame up all the metal. For example, this is how fast the smelt speed is. I don't think it's too fast, but it's also still quite fast. Because of how fall damage has been getting me recently, I will be upgrading my HP due to that fact. Okay, that is good enough for now, so I can make a smithy and some better tools. As you can see, just while I was talking about the primal smithy, I need 15 crystal for that. Pretty sure I need wood. Yes, I do. I will be making a bola now, if I can. Oh yeah, I don't have hide on me, obviously I can't. Okay, a bola, reusable bola, and then some narcoberry. I need wood, so I'll just borrow some. I'll make 3 of these, and I'm gonna go take my PT and we're gonna try and find some crystal. I'm hoping I can find a good PT with good weight. Oh, that's one right there. Hopefully it has some decent weight. Let's check this one first. Level 40 only. Oof, I want to check this one out then. Just didn't even look rendered from that angle, bro. Any day now. Stay on it. It is IS level 125, so it's just perfect. Obviously 125 isn't perfect, but it's way better than any of the PTs I'm currently seeing right now. Pre-taming, he's got okay, like literally okay weight, but that's right, since I'm probably going to be dropping some stuff off and leveling up his weight, obviously. I'll cut to when he's finished taming. Alright, so after when I was lying the PT tame, I was just AFK, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I was just on my phone looking at my water. A Nuka-Dodo came flying in and killed us both. So I'm probably going to I'm going to do part 2 tomorrow. I don't know when it'll release, so due to editing and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this first part.